Harvest.
Good afternoon to you, Africa. This is your Harvest with Nouad. In a significant international development, Algerian Foreign Minister Ahmed Attaf met with Palestinian Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammed Mustafa in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The meeting ahead of the Arab Islamic Summit addressing the ongoing situation in Gaza. Minister Attaf reiterated Algeria's unwavering support for Palestine, emphasizing the need for international intervention to elevate the humanitarian crisis and ensure the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. In other diplomatic news, the African and Russian delegations concluded the African-Russian Partnership Forum in Sochi, Russia on November 10th. This high-level ministerial meeting produced a joint statement reaffirming the need to complete decolonization efforts in Africa, particularly for Western Sahara, emphasizing that African nations and Russia share a commitment to justice and stability under the United Nations framework, which includes the fundamental right to self-determination for all peoples. In Mauritius, incumbent Prime Minister Pravind Kumar Jagannath has conceded defeat in the latest general elections. Preliminary results indicate a win for the Alliance of Change, led by Navin Ramgoolam, a seasoned political figure and former prime minister. Ramgoolam's return signals a potential shift in policy direction as Mauritius faces economic and social challenges. Moving to North Africa, protest continues in Morocco as citizens gather at Tangiers Mediterranean port to voice their opposition to the arrival of an arms shipment reportedly bound for the Zionist occupation. Demonstrators condemn the docking of this vessel, claiming it implicates Morocco in war crimes against Palestinians in Gaza and Lebanon. This protest highlights growing public concern over Morocco's evolving regional relations and its implication for the war on Gaza. Turning now to the Algerian Minister of Energy, Mohamed Arqab, as he welcomed the Congolese counterpart, Pierre Oba, Minister of Mining and Industry, to Algiers. Oba's visit includes the discussions on enhancing energy projects and investment collaborations, underscoring the strengthening partnership between Algeria and Congo-Brazzaville, focusing on resource cooperation and regional economic development. In East Africa, Egypt has emerged as a primary destination for Sudanese refugees fleeing conflict in their homeland. According to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Egypt now hosts approximately 1.2 million Sudanese refugees, with hundreds crossing border daily. This ongoing crisis in Sudan has created significant migration challenges in the region, placing pressure on Egypt's infrastructure and humanitarian resources. Environmental concerns also took center stage this week as the 29th UN Climate Change Conference, COP29, opened in Azerbaijan. The summit focuses on climate financing for vulnerable nations, with African countries being a major priority. African leaders are advocating for increased funding to combat climate impact, including rising temperatures and severe weather events that disproportionately affect the continent. In West Africa, a tragic road accident in Cameroon has claimed the lives of 20 people. Two minibuses collided in the village of Azerbrey, located about 20 kilometers from Ganoua on Ganoua-Sobri route. The accident underscores ongoing safety concerns on Cameroonian roads, where high accident rates are often attributed to poor infrastructure and lack of safety measures. In sports, South Africa, the reigning Rugby World Cup champions, has commenced their European tour with a strong victory, defeating Scotland 32-15 at Murrayfield. This win solidifies South Africa's standing in rugby world and demonstrates their continued prowess on international stage. That's all for today's news harvest. Stay tuned for more updates in the French Roundup coming up in the top of the hour with Amal Bouazza. Have a wonderful day with Ifrikya FM, the voice of Africa.